Okay, that was pretty neat. So now we're going to go from looking at ourselves through a microscope to looking at the universe through a telescope. The next award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. We are honored to have someone who has also dedicated their whole life to some very important things. Lord Martin Rees has come to us from London. His citation will read, for enhancing the public's insight, for illuminating humanity's understanding of the universe. And he has some extraordinary pictures to share with you tonight. Our Arthur C. Clarke quote, of course, is easy because Arthur was always looking at the universe. But short but kind of poignant. Astronomy is nothing, as nothing else can do, teaches humanity humility. So I would like to now introduce Elin Burns. She is the acting deputy head of mission for the United Kingdom. Before arriving in Washington in August of this year, she served as Deputy High Commissioner in Karachi and Director of Trade for Pakistan from October 2017. In this role, she led the UK's Deputy High Commissioner responsible for the UK's interests in Karachi and Sindh province, and led the UK's trade agenda in Pakistan as a whole. Elin has worked in a range of government departments, including the FCO, Cabinet Office, and Home Office, in roles covering EU policy and negotiations and international HR. She earned a master's in public policy from Princeton University, focusing on international economics and negotiation. And she will introduce Martin Rees for us.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, and good evening, everybody. It's a real honor to be here this evening. As Joe said, I'm Elin Burns. I'm the Deputy Ambassador at the British Embassy here in Washington. And, you know, as diplomats, what that means, amongst a host of things, is that one of our key roles is to explain to London what is going on in US politics, and to explain British politics to Americans, which is one tough gig at the moment. Coming back to the previous conversation about C-SPAN, in fact, one of the highest rated channels at the moment is BBC Parliament, which is unprecedented because it's actually in some ways better than a reality TV show. And people seeing directly what people are doing and the debates that politicians are having is generating a lot of enthusiasm. But other than that role of translating the world of British politics to the American audience and vice versa, one of the privileges of this kind of role is that I get to work to promote the incredible relationship between our two countries. And someone like the next award winner makes that job incredibly easy. Martin Rees has an incredible story. He is a world-leading astrophysicist and cosmologist, which would be impressive enough, but he is also UK's Astronomer Royal, which was a post first created by King Charles II in 1675, I'm told. And that was back in the good old days when The Crown was more than a Netflix show. So Martin is based at Cambridge University, where he is a fellow and a former master of Trinity College. He was also director of the university's Institute of Astronomy. Amongst a whole host of prestigious appointments, he was president of the Royal Society, the Royal Astronomical Society, and the British Science Association. So it's not in any way intimidating for someone like me to come on and introduce him. On this side of the Atlantic, he has held visiting professorships at Berkeley, Caltech, Harvard, and the Smithsonian Institution, and is a trustee of the Institute for Advanced Study at Princeton. He was made a Life Peer in 2005. He's been awarded just about every global prize there is. I'm not going to list them here tonight in the interests of time. He holds 2 honorary doctorates and the Order of Merit, which is a personal recognition from Her Majesty the Queen. And as well as all of that, he's written 10 well-received books that have sought to translate his work into language that people can engage and access. He's been an incredible advocate for international cooperation, particularly cooperation between the US and the UK, and he exemplifies, for me, some of the best qualities of the special relationship. We talk about it a lot, usually that means our shared language, values, history, some of the key relationships, Thatcher and Reagan, Churchill and Roosevelt, Harry and Meghan. But actually, that special relationship is built on the incredible collaboration. And an event like this evening is an incredible example of that partnership. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to Martin for the passion with which he has pursued his career and the partnership and collaboration he has exemplified in the way that he's done so. So I'd like you to join me in welcoming to the stage the hugely deserving Arthur C. Clarke Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Lord Martin Rees.
Shall we present the award? Would you read it?